Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm currently here at Glorieta Activity Center with BYD Philippines once again. So I actually missed this car a few days ago during the Autofocus Test Drive Festival, and finally I am going to drive this all new 2025 BYD Shark 6 Advanced. So yes, this is the base model of the Shark 6 lineup. So if you want to check out the premium top of the line model, so I did that couple months ago during the launch of this. We did so many crazy activities with that vehicle. Now, the only way you can tell that this is the Shark 6 Advanced base model is few cues at the exterior. At the front and at the rear, it is exactly the same. You have the same payload capacity of 875 kilograms. Now, if you look at the roof itself, you do not have a roof rail and a sports bar for the load bed itself. And on the side profile, it's as big as ever, like with your usual Shark 6. Now, powering this is still the same 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that acts too as a range extender generator, along too with a 29.6 kilowatt hour battery that's mated to two electric motors. You have a total power output of 435 horsepower and 650 Newton meters of torque. So that means you have an acceleration time of from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in a whopping 5.7 seconds. And here in the interior, now this is exactly the same like with the top of the line model. Now, few things that you can notice rather if you just look at the spec sheet. So this does not have the full D-Pilot advanced driver assistance systems, no ion purifier filter, the PM 2.5 something, but I don't see any Q changes here whatsoever. And the rest, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Still have BYD signature rotating screen along too with a 360-degree camera itself. And just driving here around in the car park itself, you can feel, oh my gosh, it feels so tall just to drive. And remember, this is not yet modified. What more if you can do? And of course, like with most BYDs, you can charge this even though this is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle as such with this Sea Lion 6 being charged here at the booth. And I've praised this vehicle during the launch of this because the driving dynamics, the chassis is top-notch for a pickup truck. And speaking of, that's one of its main competition, a Raptor itself. But if you've seen the drag races, the one in Australia, they pitted the V6 against this, and this literally won against it. I cannot believe how good this BYD Shark 6 is. And here you have your instrument cluster that displays all of your important information like range and more snippets with the EV range itself too. Now, this is what you have to watch out for, being this a very large pickup truck. But hey, you have the 360-degree camera in place, so that means this is going to be slightly easier to maneuver than usual. Yeah, if you run for the 360-degree camera, this will be very hard to drive around in tight spaces. But hey, we got here with ease. And being a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle pickup truck, going uphill is very much easy. You have literally all the power in the world. And remember, you have 97% of battery, so you can cahoon this if you want. For everyone out there, you have a top speed that's only limited to 160 kilometers per hour, and thank God it's only limited to that because this thing literally is one of the fastest pickups I've driven so far. And here we're still at EV mode, and look how smooth the drive is and how soft. And during the test drive of this, during the launch of this, we can feel the chassis is very stiff, helped to accommodated by the battery system itself. And of course, doing that crazy stunts is pretty much okay. And then just float just a bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's literally crazy, this Shark 6 DMO, whether it's the top of the line or the base model itself. Now, few more things that take note that this is the base model. If you look at the infotainment system itself, you still have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but you do not have anymore the seat heating and ventilation modes. Sad enough, that was my favorite feature with the top of the line premium variant. And there's no trail power interface. I do not know what this is, but I think that's like some additional info if you're planning to tow stuff with this. Right, being a base model too, I don't see any weight difference, only seen by the spec sheet in the website itself. So this one stands at 2,710 kilograms. Yes, she's a heavy beast, but driving this even on road during the launch of this, and actually now feels very easy to drive. Just do not account the weight, of course, whatsoever. And then off the line, again, we have not yet tapped the engine itself and still running on EV mode itself. This is what's cool with this Shark 6. There's no other pickup truck so far. I know only two of them. This is literally so cool to drive. And the rest is pretty much the same. You get electronic adjustments for the seats and more buttons here on the steering wheel, like for your driving modes, even for your terrain modes too, like for the off-road, which I demoed during the Shark 6 Premium test drive. This is so cool. Right. So what I've experienced in my driving style with this Shark 6, the engine will only kick in once you're past 60 kilometers per hour. But here, like city slicking stuff, it's very easy. And I've not even tapped the engine yet whatsoever. And surprisingly, for a big car, this is super comfortable, as I said during with the premium brand. So this Advanced, if you do not want the advanced driver assistance systems, this is literally the car for you. Whoa. Right, wala pickup truck. One of the best pickup trucks that I've tried out this year so far, if you do not account my biasness with one pickup truck, if you know that already. Now, for the cost of all of this one stands at 2,098,000 pesos. So, of course, it's way less than that of the premium variant, and of course, minus few features. But still, a very nice prospect that even we have a base model here. Now, what I know a technique too, if you want to charge this Shark 6 at a standstill using the gasoline engine. So, if I remember only, leave it in drive or neutral. And then, I'm not sure, I forgot how that works. Okay, so it has to be in park. Oh no, so never mind, excuses. So you can do that with the Sea Lion 6, which I again was part of the embargo back in the day. So you cannot do it with this, or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Apologies. Right, so this concludes my test drive review of this Shark 6 base model and one and only time. Whee! Right, so hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you hopefully soon with more BYD reviews on the channel. Bye-bye.